Rajesh, I cannot talk over you. That's cool. Um, so what we're gonna do is talk about how do I take a derivative of let's talk about all the properties about logarithms. Do you guys need to know this later? What's the natural log of 1? Natural log of 1 is 0. Good. What is the natural log of e? 1. And what is natural log of x plus natural log of y? Natural log of x times y. And those are basic property. Natural log of x minus natural log of y equal to natural log of x over y. And now one last property is what? The exponent 1. Okay, so that says x to the y here. So sorry, that's y. Natural log of x is equal to what? Natural log of x what? To the y. Okay. So those are the three property about logarithm. One more property that you always commonly use is log b of x is equal to natural log of x over natural log of b. Is this okay? Now for logarithm, you need to know two graphs. B is a base, yes. Logarithm, now you need to know two graphs. One is this point, and this is natural log of x graph. So natural log of x graph, if limits as x approach 0 from the positive of natural log of x is equal to what? Negative infinity. Thank you. Now e to the x graph you guys gonna use later, but e to the x graph is gonna happen a lot in BC. So e to the x is gonna be like this. So what happened when limits x approach to negative infinity of e to the x? 0. Okay. And limit x approach to infinity of e to the x is what? Infinity. So you can tell from the graph. So those are the old things that you need to know. So I'm going to talk about derivative today. Derivative of natural log of x is equal to what? This one's much easier. 1 over x, right? And the d to the dx of natural log of u is going to be u prime over u. Here's a simple question. Now, you guys already know how to take a derivative of natural log of x is 1 over x. Can I explain you what that is? I cannot right now, but I will be able to do it when we take a derivative e to the x, when we learn how to take derivative e. Most of you guys know what's derivative e to the x, but right now I'm not able to because I can't really explain the reverse idea. So, but here's the thing. D to the dx of natural log of x versus d to the dx of natural log of 2x. Let me ask you, what's the answer? The same. And you're like, why? Why are they the same? Do you guys know why they're the same? If they're the same, but why are they the same? That doesn't make sense. Two things, two separate functions. Why do you think they're the same? Anderson, I know you know it. No, it's not because they're linear. No. Well, yeah, but why they are the same? Like, do you ever think about why they are the same? Why they are the same? A bit.
Is it because the slope never changes?
And he's not even my class. No, but if you could try though, I like that. I like a bit that's like trying. He's like in AB, he's like just showing up. It's like, yep.
Well, I mean, because I don't know why it's the same graph, but I know the reason why the derivative is the same. It's just because the derivative of 2x is 2, and then it's 2 over 2x. But
Yeah, 2 over 2x. Yes, I know it's 1 over x.
But I don't know why.
Why they are the same? My question is very simple. Why they are the same? It doesn't make sense. They're two separate functions. Why the derivative the same? They're not e to the x, by the way. Nobody can tell me.
Oh, is it because it's natural log of 2 times plus natural log of x. Sorry.
Ah. See, somebody is paying attention because derivative natural log of x, that's 1 over x. That's very standard. But this is u prime over u. So this is u. And then that's going to be 2 over 2x and still 1 over x. And then my question is why they both 1 over x. But it turns out it's much easier thinking about that. Because natural log 2 x is equal to natural log of 2 plus natural log of x. Natural log of 2, I know Anderson knew. Natural log of 2, the derivative of natural log of 2 is 0. So the derivative of natural log of x is still 1 over x. So even though that is AB, suppose I already told us last year, but some of you guys still don't remember, don't know why that is. You guys need to understand why things work rather than memorizing things. A lot of you guys are very good at memorizing things, but you have to understand why they are the same. Because now if you take a derivative of this, it's going to be 0. And this is 1 over x. It's still 1 over x. The natural log of 2 is a vertical translation. Is that okay? Okay, so that's that. I'm going to talk about all the derivative here, so I'm going to talk about it at once. Do you know how to take a derivative of how do I take a derivative of this? Now there are people that's going to do it completely wrong, and it's going to get the same answer. And there are people that's going to do it completely right. It's take a lot less time. Which one is better way to do something? Right? What's a 0?
Yeah.
What? What?
Wait. No. The 2 is always the x. It's not parentheses.
The smarter way is doing algebra before you're doing calculus. Or did you guys do calculus? You guys do u prime. How many did you guys just straight out u prime over u?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. And I sing that on last year's test all the time. And I'm saying that you're always thinking about algebra before you're doing this. So for example, I think the other day we have a question over there. We have a question in Calc 1. And it looks like this. It looks like this, x times 4 plus x squared minus x 4 over 5. And those students do product rule with this. They are students do product rule. And trust me, some of you guys will probably do product rule here too. But it's, dude, just distribute and just do algebra and power rule rather than do product rule. And so always think about what is going to be shorter thing. And a matter of fact, let's say this question, they want to do a quotient rule here. But if you were really, very good thinker, then you won't even do quotient rule.
Would you do synthetic division?
You will do synthetic division. And you got this, you take a derivative. So much quicker. So much quicker. But if you do quotient rule, it's going to be like 20 minutes. But if you do math correctly, algebra first, then it only takes 3 seconds. 35 seconds. Right? So learn how to do things and learn how to think more efficient. So you guys are super smart, so you guys can pick up right away. You should not do u prime over u here because you can use a property. That's going to be 2 minus 3x squared to the 1/3 power, and you're going to do 1/3 natural log of 2 minus 3x squared. Now you can do u prime over u, so it'll be 1/3. The natural log is no longer there. Last year I've seen natural log is still there after they take a derivative. It's not, so it'll be negative 6x over 2 minus 3x squared. And that's going to give you negative 2x over 2 minus 3x squared. So that is the derivative of this. How many of you guys get this? Good. If you did that, great. Jing, understand? The shift?
Yeah.
Raphael? Everybody else? Okay. I'm going to talk about 2 more questions. Actually, I'm going to talk all the questions about logarithm. Now, I want you to take a derivative of this. I want you to take a derivative of this. By x squared, yeah. I want you to take a derivative of this. Find f prime of x.
That's 5x.
A bit. You want to do double block?
That's still available.
I don't know. I can make it happen. Well, you had to give up fifth period.
One thing you don't like.
No. He's senior. What's your fifth period?
It's computer hardware.
You can get that.
But you're brown, so that's like inherent. No, I think a bit has. I should have pulled out a bit and Jing at the same time. But I want you to take both because I don't know. I can make it happen if you want. I feel like you can learn things pretty quickly.
That's the curry cousin.
Huh?
Curry cousin.
Anthony, do you think you should do it?
Serious. Oh, you need to calm down.
What do you mean? What's wrong?
You think about it.
What's wrong?
I didn't want to. You don't need to simplify. You just need to take it to a two.
Then I began to wonder how we could do that.
That's not fair.
You see what I'm saying? At first, I was just confused what happened. And I started to kind of wonder, what did he actually do? Knowledge essay, no, it's not honor.
All right. Shh. You guys finish or no? Jing, are you finished? Kushiv, are you finished? Sophia's still, he's still not there? He's there or he's not there? He's almost there. Can he get there? Okay. I'll wait for you. 20 seconds.
Oh, shoot, yeah. Put it back together, the common denominator.
No common denominator. That's too much work.
Mr. A, like, can you help me my hat over here?
I did?
I'm working right now. I guess that
All right. Shh. You should do algebra first. So algebra says natural log of x plus, well, I'm going to do 1/2 natural log of 1 minus 2x squared minus 3/2 natural log of 3 plus 5x squared. Does that make sense? That just I didn't do calculus. I just break up to a things that I know how to do. Now I'm going to take a derivative. That's equal to 1/x plus 1/2 times negative 4x of 1 minus 2x squared. Is that okay? Because u prime over u minus 3/2 times by 10x over 3 plus 5x squared. And that's it, you're done. Is that hard? Okay. But last year, everybody got this question wrong. Last year, everybody got this question wrong. It's not because the question is set up this way. The question is set up a little bit different. The setup is 2x squared minus 1 to the 4th, and then 3x plus 2, and then square root of 4x squared minus 1. So it doesn't have a natural log. Now, remember last year, I know a few of you guys did try to do quotient rule and product rule and chain rule all at the same time. No, I know at least 6 of you guys do that.
I did the whole thing. I did all of it.
And I didn't want to look at it. I just mark it wrong. I didn't want to look at it. I was like, no, that's too much looking.
You take the log, the natural log of both sides.
Yes, but you gotta be careful. Nathan, sit down. Wesley trying to see the board.
He is assisting me because I cannot write.
Cannot write?
Yeah. I write like a bot. I can't take it first.
You want to do it.
You are a bot.
Think about that word.
You are a bot.
I am a bot. I'm like learning about I was. I can do this one. No, it's really bad. I like saying physics. I can't. No, he can't breathe without like getting himself redemption.
Okay.
I'm with the camp.
Patricia, I cannot talk over you. You guys know write essays? Just write a damn essay. All right. In this case, If you do chain rule, product rule, and quotient rule, you're gonna be here all day. So what we can do is something on both sides. It can apply like this. And then now it becomes a new function with natural log of y, but it's not y though. So then we're just gonna straight take derivative of this. But derivative of natural log of y is what? Y prime over y, good. So, but make sure that you know it's y prime over y, because sometimes people think it's 1 over y, and they end up not getting dy dx. Catherine, you follow me? I know you're sick today. You understand so far? Okay. So now, that's that part. I just want you to know. But the problem is, let me expand this part before I take a derivative, because I think right now I can just, before I take a derivative, I can do natural log of y. And that's equal to 4 natural log of 2x squared minus 1 plus natural log of 3x plus 2 minus 1/2 natural log of 4x squared minus 1. Is that okay? Now I take a derivative. If I take a derivative here, I'm going to get y prime over y. And that's going to be 4 times, I don't know, 4x over 2x minus 1 plus 3 over 3x plus 2 minus 1/2 times ax over 4x squared minus 1. Now, a lot of time, I'm going to be very picky this year. If you don't put that in parentheses, I'm going to mark it wrong. Why? Because that's whole argument times by y, not just only in the last term times y. So then you move y to the other side. Y prime is dy dx, right? So y, what is y? Y is equal to 2x squared minus 1 to the 4 over 3x plus 2 over root of 4x squared minus 1 times 16x over 2x squared minus 1 plus 3 over 3x plus 2 minus 4x over 4x squared minus 1. But you have to put this in parentheses. Last year, I'm not that strict. This year, I'm going to say, if you don't have parentheses, I'm going to mark it wrong, because that y is multiply the whole thing. You guys got it? Okay, well, I want to talk about a few more things. Is this okay? Is this hard? Now, I'm going to talk about one of the tricky one on test. On the test, I put up like this. Hey, take a derivative of natural log of square root of x like this. Do you guys remember this?
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, this question, everybody got it wrong. Last year. Vincent's like, no, I got 100 on the test. 94. The competition between Jordan and Vincent just so funny.
It's real life. It's life or death.
I'm confused. Like what is like?
Oh, we want to take a derivative of this.
Is it supposed to be?
Now this one everybody mess up, so I'm going to tell you that you won't mess up. Aiden, you've been slacking on recent tests. So I won't be talking. Because Landon, you're gonna get this question wrong if you're gonna study about physics right now. Kevin's got it right.
I almost made a stupid mistake and laughing right now.
I didn't say anything.
Kushib, you got it?
Bruh.
Wait, am I going too fast, Kushib?
No. The speed is fine. They're just not smart enough.
You think they're not smart enough to teach you?
They don't know how to do it.
Vincent got 94 on a test.
Yeah, but
I'm redoing it because I don't remember.
he regressed.
Regrets? That's kind of crazy.
And yet, I'm like,
He's like aimed right back.
I just split it into
Yeah,
like,
bro. One thing they do like multiple arguments is kind of funny. Think about it, bro. No, like when you think it's derivative of like, so more, are you? Yeah. Yo, I'm private snack. You like the new ring extended? The new ring.
Okay, so shh. Did you guys got it or no?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I got it anyway, but I don't know.
This is u, right? What is well, u is equal to natural log of square root of x, also known as what? 1/2 natural log of x. Is that okay? What is du? 1 over 2x. So that's gonna be 1 over 2x. That's the u prime. And this one is not the u, so it'll be natural log square root of x, right? Is that okay? So 1 over 2x here, and that's going to be 1/2 ln of x. Is that okay so far? So this 1/2 can cancel out, right? So it'll be 1 over x equal to ln of x. So 1 over x ln of x.
oh my gosh, man, I did get it right. I did it in like a really weird way. I don't remember how I did it. Technically, I'm correct. I don't know what I did, but I did it right.
The problem is understanding arguments.
She's never seen this type of essay.
I like the little guy.
Oh wait, okay, well, yeah. But not because that highlight is about the middle is the you.
Sure.
How much time I have? Huh? 20 minutes? Oh, I finished fast. Okay. We're going to talk about implicit derivative. Let's see how much you guys remember about implicit derivative. Okay, I want you to take a derivative of this, implicit derivative.
Yes, sir.
Now remember, do algebra before you do calculus.
This is easy.
Because it would help you a lot. Because a lot of people also not doing algebra with calculus, so it should end up a lot longer.
Why do you have to put it as that? I mean, 7 doesn't matter.
That's something that AP. I agree. More breaky.
You can tell you said you so strong right now. I got you. Did you say just 5 2 1?
It's a bowl of oats. A hypothetical bowl of oats that I created. That's a pretty good joke.
What?
Wait, I just want to make sure you said Saddam Hussein. What? Okay, never mind. I heard it completely wrong. Why is it goes in your microwave? Goes in the calculator. It's work. It's actually good.
Who saw me?
Hey, why can't you write it now?
Who saw me? Seriously.
The pages are not good. Should see what that one. Let me see.
Sorry. Do algebra before you do calculus. Please, 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 please. Please, I beg you. So much easier if you do algebra before you do calculus. So much easier. You don't want to do u prime over u on x squared y. A lot of people did it. Probably a 70% last year student did.
What do you take the ln of everything for this one?
It's way out of my league. Sorry, I cannot do that.
Take 4 ln.
We have the same one. You want it red one.
Okay, yeah, we can multiply.
You want the addition? I did it.
Either keep math.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I don't want to look at one.
Well, like,
Oh, no. I remember it.
I mean,
No,
You said the pages one?
Still have the same problem.
I finished, but like, I don't know if I need to simplify it.
I don't know either.
Wait, let me see it, right? You saw it.
Yeah, I read it. Yes.
Put it in big one.
On the outside, yeah. Think about it. What did I tell you about that?
Yeah, you could have been in meetings.
I think the intro better. One or the other. For instance, the original intro I had was like really good. For
You
instance,
got 2 different versions.
first review. These people.
Let me see. They put the rest up. Are you paying $2?
Anthony, are you playing Brawl Star?
Yeah, but then we. Well, that's
I don't even be there to know.
I saw you walk home. That was what it was. You're like crossing. I go to like the road. I saw you.
Yeah. And I actually.
Wait, you live around here?
No.
Where you living? Oh, the same girl? On Boone High School? How's she doing? She's doing take top 3 or again? Yeah, there's 2 girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't forget anything about BC, right? All right, so what happened is we're gonna make sure that we do algebra first. So 2 ln of x minus ln of y is minus. Why is minus? Because the minus sign distributes to both. Is that okay? Now I'm gonna take a derivative here. It's a 4 times y plus x dy dx minus 2 over x minus dy dx over y, right?
Yeah.
0. Is that okay? 4y plus 4x dy dx minus 2 over x minus dy over dx over y equal to 0. I'm gonna move everything non-dy dx to the other side, so it'll be 2 over x minus 4y. And I'm gonna take a dy dx here out, so it's gonna be 4x minus 1 over y. Is that right? Dy dx is equal to 2 over x minus 4y over 4x minus 1 over y. Now the quick way to do this question is multiply top and bottom by xy. Because you look at this x, this is y. The common denominator between x, y can multiply x, y top and bottom. That'll be a quicker way to simplify that complex fraction. So the x gets cancel out, so 2y minus 4xy squared over 4x squared y minus x. That's a quicker way to do something. Is that okay? On AP exam, it does, but they don't ask you a question this hard. I do, but they don't. They don't have anything like complex fraction. I don't think so. I don't think they do. They might, but I don't think so. Like I think like 0.5% chance. But I know my test I'm gonna ask you. Okay, I want you to find relative extrema. This one will for sure to be on the test, on my test. You. I want you to find relative extrema. Any inflection point. Any inflection point. Find extrema and inflection point. So Shiv, do you understand the last one?
Yeah.
Jing? No? Your last one? No? Do I need to go over again? The last one. Okay, Raphael, the last one's okay? I'm hungry. What do I want to eat?
Okay, yeah, we're definitely out of something. Well, no, because that's fun. Yeah.
Oh. Huh? Oh, 我真要去 order lunch. I was gonna order hawker. Oh, 没有收到 but yeah, yeah, sure. I was gonna order lunch. Okay, 你打电话给我。It's possible to have no inflection point, but on test, I think I'll give you one with an inflection point. Possible.
E raised to the L of X.
Yeah, I mean, even though I think there's a direction you can go that you just like you go like I was actually kind of the nature of the or
Okay, so some people don't know how to do number line on this. So I know that is e to the negative 1. Is that okay? Is that okay? And what's the smallest value you can do? 0. Not anything on the left side of the graph. Because you cannot natural log of negative number. Does that make sense? So then what's smaller than e to the negative 1? E to the negative 2. Good. Then I'm going to plug in e to the negative 2. E to the negative 2, natural log e to the negative 2 is a negative 2 plus 1, right? So is that negative? And this is a positive. Is that okay? Because I just plug in e, that would give me positive. So this is relative max. Oh, men, sorry, men. Sorry, I can't read. I plug into this one, actually. I plug into this one. Because that's a derivative. I plug in e to the negative 2. E to the negative 2 is for sure less than e to the negative, less than negative 1. Or I can plug in e for e greater than, is greater than that. So therefore, it's going to be relative min. And I can also ask you, where's relative min at? The relative min is going to be e to the negative 1, natural log e to the negative 1, which is going to be negative e to the negative 1. So it'll be e to the negative 1 at negative e to the negative 1. That is your relative min. That's a relative min. Now you say, can I take a second derivative? Yeah, second derivative is going to be 1 over x, but 1 over x never equal to 0. So there is no inflection point. And that's it for today. Goodbye. I finished it early, right? I have 5 minutes? I can teach you. Wait, I have 5 minutes? Oh, I have 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes. I didn't know. Okay. Take a derivative of this. Y equal to x to the x power. Y equal to x to the x power. This is also on your test. Derivative. Find derivative. Yes, it's easy. Light word.
I thought you were gonna give us like
What?
I'll be damned.
Mr. Bro. That kind of stick now. Last year I hated that term. I always get so mad at Kevin. Keep on calling me Mr. Bro, but I kind of get used to it now. I don't know. Mr. Bro. Mr. Bro. All right, somebody don't know how to do it. Somebody work on it for. Sophie doesn't know how to do it. Okay.
There we go, boy.
And then
Bro, you heard nothing. No, I can agree with you. Like, okay. What's Hey, it really is. There you go.
Oh, you're wrong. Bro, this was right. Next time, I'm gonna see you. No, bro, it's so much better than my it's like a little screw.
On my second hack, I got you guys are I thought this on my second embarrassed part. Wait, don't tell me you fucking the best one. It's like
I'm submitting it. I was younger, I wondered if it started all up there. Mistake, 3 words in.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the you want like trade something?
Have you ever? I have like lost out the air training protector. I have. I have.
Oh, I got now we can battle.
On first, I missed it.
Ignore.
Yeah. Stop talking about it.
How much is the demo?
It's free.
It's like the Pokemon trading cards where. What are you doing? That's tape.
Why?
Because it was like breaking.
No, it's so much easier, but.
I used to put it in my. I take everything. I still. If I get to no vegan food. No vegan food. I'll bury you with a whole. I won't give you food. I'm too cheap. No, but when you got, I'll pay you. Yeah, I'll do all the pay. I'll battle you. Get
What's your friend name? What's your friend name?
I have none.
No. I want your name. You leave after this.
I have none in area. I have no.
No, this game. I don't even know.
Are you on like you're on the science Olympiad?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm literally just literally on the
Alright,
There we go. I just sent my friend code for Pokemon PG in the Science Olympiad.
That's really
General.
Sad. That's really sad.
Hey, it's a way that Lynn will be able to get it. No one's gonna know what it is, so because it's literally just a number. I can battle this guy. You can build that. I could.
Does Gene know how to do this question?
No, we probably should ask you. We probably should ask you.
I did it pretty quickly. It's pretty much like we did for the last question. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I did it where it ended up being natural log of x to the x to the x because I thought it was funnier to look like that.
No.
Wait.
Ethan just did it because it was funny.
Because it's ln of x plus 1 times x to the x. So it's x to the x times ln of x plus x plus x to the x.
Are you really trying to argue this, Ethan?
I don't know what you're saying. Well, I'm too hungry to think right now.
Hey, hungry.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe the country of Hungary is here. New shops available. Get a special shop to get for 300 shop tokens. I don't even know how to get shop tokens. They're unlocked at 4. Suck.
Dina, you gonna pick up your grade?
Me?
Uh,
Yeah, should I tell you something?
Sure.
Okay, so I qualified for regional and I'm gonna be here next month.
you qualify for regional? Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, how many days you gonna be out?
Like so far right now, like next Monday
Regionals for what?
for golf.
Oh, nice.
Like when I'm off the state, I will keep going being out, but right now I don't keep on my school. Like going to one.
Oh, I still wish you luck,
Thank you.
but you still need to pick up your calculus.
Yeah. I'm doing good right now.
So what is this again called?
Pokemon TCG.
It's free to download.
Yes, it's a.
Is it fun to play?
I mean, it's kind of so you know, like the.
It's fun to play against something.
I haven't been done too much yet because you kind of have to. At first, you don't have enough cards to battle against people. I just like it because it's like a way I can collect stuff. Because I like just collecting the cards.
But how do you get cards?
There's like packs that you a couple times a day. Nope, I haven't spent any money. It's only been out for like 2 days. Like it just came out.
Is that Nathan?
Yeah.
That's part of it.
That's the equivalent of, oh, just a disappointment.
Oh. Ow. What?
I passed you last test. So.
Okay, yeah.
Rolling my fake eye.
Well, I can roll both my eyes.
Roll fake eye, can you?
Oh, they're giving me
Give me like 5 minutes
crap
to snooze.
stuff. They're giving me so much. A deck is supposed to have 20 cards used in battles. Deck missions are missions and roll like 20 cards.
Oh, there was some number that called me 2 times in a row.
It's from Australia.
No, luckily not.
Who are you calling?
The number that called me 2 times in a row. Over the summer, I got a call asking if I sold black tar heroin. They were like, "Oh, is this Corbin?" I'm like, "Yeah, who the fuck's asking you?" "Oh, I heard you sell black tar heroin." What?
Did you look up what's black tar?
I mean, it's heroin.
I know that it's a drug.
But like,
I'm assuming,
I thought heroin's white.
I'm assuming that it's mixed with something else.
I'm not looking that up on my phone, Mr. A.
You looked up some crazy stuff yesterday.
Okay, no, ChatGPT looked up that crazy stuff. I looked up
You know,
ChatGPT.
you can ask ChatGPT.
That's a good idea. I'll do that. Hey, ChatGPT. What is black hair?
Can you explain how to not make it?
How to avoid making black tar heroin?
Here, what? Why?
Complete 6 parts of the battle guide? What? Okay, time to do some tutorials.
It's dark, sticky, resembling tar. It is typically made from okay. Just casually tells me how to make it. From fruit extractions
So it's literally just
Yep.
tar?
of opium poppy,
Okay.
resulting in a less refined product compared to powdered heroin. Higher levels of impurity may be more potent, higher risk of overdose. But the worst part is they knew my name. I made like 2 jokes about heroin.
I like the implication that this is someone you know and you've made a joke around them.
I don't know.
Okay, you know what? Should I just like pull a bunch of cards? Actually, isn't that-
Raichu sucks.
I need 2 gold. Do I not have 2 gold?
Raichu is like evolved version of Pikachu.
Yeah.
I
But
love
he's worse than Pikachu.
But it's
No,
Pikachu,
he's
right?
better.
No, he sucks.
Why?
Because it's not Pikachu.
What's the
You-
stronger Pokemon out there?
It's technically gold.
Like Charizard.
It's the gimme
Char-
gold evolution.
Charizard,
Why is like so many people collect like Charizard stuff?
because he's cool.
Because he's like,
He's a dragon, Mr. Ye. You can either have electric rat or fire breathing dragon.
I love Raichu. Just so you know, like Raichu is one of my favorites.
I just have like an unnatural hate of Raichu.
Well,
Just
you have
because he's not
an
Pikachu.
unnatural hate of a lot.
Very natural hate of a lot of things, Ethan.
I'm opening another booster pack.
So Ethan versus some.
Pretty much.
You say this as if I've been.
Yes, okay. Where is that going to get you in life?
Use this
When
to
you
battle.
go,
I can
when
use
you
this to battle.
go to your employer and you're like, I got a shiny whatever the fuck.
And I got a Pikachu in the same pack.
That's not even real trading cards, Ethan. It's not like you can trade these for fucking
You can't
money.
win a trade mechanic.
For money?
No, not for
Exactly.
That's boring.
Although I did find like 2 shiny Pokemon cards while I was walking my dog once.
I didn't like
I think I
send this to Landon. Like, hey Landon, you know how you're saying like you don't get very good cards? Like they actively make it so you don't. And it's like, hey, I got this. Ooh.
Oh yeah, the concert was horrible, Mr. Ye. We did fine, but then I had to listen to like an hour goddamn course. I had to listen to like 3 different middle school courses.
Good course here.
I don't know if they're good. I know that I don't like course. I know that it's extremely boring. Would you listen to them singing African songs about how everybody should love each other? Oh, so you don't do that, but you won't come to my guitar concerts?
I knew you could have come in and said.
That hurts, Mr. Ye. That hurts.
I happen to know a lot of girls in about 2 years ago. Paige. Oh, yeah. Sydney.
The girl that I fumbled with is in chorus. Yesterday I walked past her like 7 different times. I didn't say anything. I didn't make eye contact.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
No, she hates me. She hates me.
Just show her. How you doing?
She wants to go out again.
You.
There's a point at which it's harassing.
Yeah, I know.
What's past is past. What?
No, I'm not actually gonna do that.
I was gonna say.
Mr. J, I know I make stupid decisions, but I'm not that stupid.
Anyway.
Oh, apparently I've been in the Minecraft launcher for 20 hours. I love accidentally leaving applications open on my computer.
I don't want to go trick or treat today.
Are your sons doing it?
That's why I have to take them.
I just doesn't have this yet.
Okay, we'll go trick or treat.
He could
So
shoot
boring.
It's fun when you're getting the candy. See, if you take me with you, Mr. Ye, I'll get the candy and then I'll just give it to you.
We're gonna scare the kids away.
Depends. I'll have to come up with the costume in like 2 hours.
How do I get more gold? You know, I could just I'll just spend $100 on this game real quick.
But it seems like something you would do, Ethan.
No, I don't do microtransactions. The only time I've done a microtransaction was I bought like the mini crewmate bundle. And that's it.
That's pretty sad.
Wow.
Okay.
That's mean.
Let's see. I bought Among Us, and I bought it for both me and my sister. And I bought it with her because she said that she would play it with me. She never fucking played it. I would see her online. She'd be like, "Oh hey, you want to play real quick?" Or just, nope.
I broke somebody's nose.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
you need to be
That's
careful.
awesome.
The duality of you need to be more careful. And he's like, ha ha ha, fine.
You
We're
know,
playing basketball, right? We're playing basketball. I wasn't being rough.
So it's his fault.
Doesn't look like it, but it's not.
Ethan, do you remember that part in Scrubs where JD finally gets like his own insurance to
Yeah.
and he is able to like tell Lonnie to slap himself? That's basically me with Mr. Ye.
Yeah, he'll tell you to do anything and you'll do it. Like, it's not a healthy relationship.
Okay, but you know it's mostly a joke, right? Like, I like Mr. Ye. He's my favorite teacher.
Well,
But if he tells me to give him money, I'm not going to give him money.
during a real battle, shut up.
Oh,
I forgot to turn the app audio back on, so it's just very quiet. Let me fix that. I couldn't, for some reason, it blocks the name App State Sun, so I just spelled Sun with a U. I think it's because it says SON, and it's like, wait a minute, no, you can't do that. Jeez. Like, actually scared me.
Ethan, that wasn't even that bad.
I did not expect it to be that loud.
You don't like horror movies, do you?
No.
Mr. Ye, do you like horror movies? You guys like zombies?
I mean,
when I was little, I watched Chunky, and then it haunted me for like almost like 6 months.
That was so sad.
And when you
Oh yeah, when I was 4, I got scarred by Beetlejuice. Like it's a comedy, but it still scarred me. I had to like sleep in my sister's room for a whole week. I love horror, but it has to be done right.
energy.
Chucky is a pretty scary movie.
Is it really?
You ever seen Chucky?
No. Have you seen Blair Witch Project?
That's not as scary as Chucky.
Have you seen there was a Adult Swim parody of it where it was the Mystery Machine, where it was like found footage of like Scooby Doo characters. No.
Yeah, I don't like most horror movies. Most of them just do it poorly. They're all about
Little Hope.
yeah.
Our topic is very scary because
Do you know what I'm talking about? It's not a movie. It's one of those interactive horror games, but it's very much like there's just constant jump scares, and it's like, okay, like stop.
yeah.
Like it's just annoying. Hi Pikachu.
Do you help us here?
Crackle.
Stop picking up.
Okay.
Thanks for the scripted death game. I did it. I won the tutorial.
Good job.
Yay. And now it's gonna tell me how to get peak. Oh no, wait. I have to end my turn.
What?
I like that there was a tutorial for pressing the end turn button. I really want to make sure that I know how to play the game. Oh.
Sure.
And we get to do Raichu. What the crap? They used Pikachu this entire time and then they bring up Charizard.
Okay, I know you will go for Trump. But what if Trump elected and become a dictator?
Like, then I'm not going to be for Trump. I'm currently, I'm not for Trump. I'm for the Republican Party. And if Trump becomes a
I
dictator,
hate it because I really don't want to vote for him, but I'm gonna.
I mean, of course,
Yeah, I'm 18.
yeah, we're both 18. Ethan, when did you turn 18? Wasn't it in September?
No, I really think he has a
First.
first thing. I think he will abolish the whole constitution. He will. I really think so. I mean I just know like the person how he is.
Mhm.
But he's a narcissist. I will
Well, yes,
vote,
he's absolutely a
I
narcissist.
will definitely vote for Republican. Actually, I will find myself. Like I say, I'm more anti-woke Democrat. The only thing that I will vote for Democrat is not because anything else is climate change. The climate change, I think, is a huge issue. It's gonna kill more people than anything else.
Mhm.
So that's, I think, the major issue. I'm pro-Democrat.
But what
And
about
although-
the cats and dogs?
I'm anti-assault rifles. Like, I don't think people should sell. Like, you can't sell them drink. Why you should have sold them like assault rifle? But that's me. I mean, I think that's because I don't want to be shot one day. I have too many ups.
I'm gonna say, you know, you have
I have a comment. If one teacher would get shot, it'd be for sure me. Before everybody else.
I will jump in front of the bullet, Miss J. It's only $15 now.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that's my two major issues. Now, I definitely don't like Democrat about like certain situations that if I say it, or I could give a pencil.
Is it stream on?
But yeah. So I will actually like I like recent couple of years. I think like my value kind of switched to Republican, but I cannot in my right conscience to vote for Trump. Not just me. I cannot vote for him.
it doesn't even matter like so I'm against like you see that TikTok of like how like parents will let people like steal stuff like under like $750 or $2,000 whatever, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's stupid. That's like dumb thing to do. Like that's like the stupidest Democrat policy there is. Besides that transgender compete in the sports, that's not a like major issue.
One point.
I really disagree with it. But a major issue is like a major issue is gonna be like climate change, and I don't care if you don't give money to EU. I don't care if you wanna kick all the bigger out. It doesn't affect me. But what it affects me is I think climate change is gonna affect my kids and grandkids, and that's my major. Assault rifle is gonna affect my kids and my grandkids. Um, so I don't want to get shot. And, I don't want to get to anything. But yeah, but as a Republican, you will vote for Trump. But what if Trump does those? And you cannot take back your vote. What will be like? So you guys don't think he will do that? No. He had almost 5 Supreme Court judge, and he can get another one in if one person gets too old, which is 4 of them are not. So he will have judicial branch. For sure, he's gonna win a large part of Senator and House Representative, for sure. Even if he lost, he still would win. Even if he asked for lose. Then you have 2 branch and even 3 branch. And there's no check and balance. He can do whatever hell he wants. And this time, it's not gonna have John Kerry. I think John Kerry was chief of staff when he was the president. It's this guy that will say no to him. He's gonna hire all the yes men. And all the yes men is gonna get him to extremely amount of power. That's one thing I would never vote for Trump because I think last time he already does that. Next thing I would think like another the big things that affect me is, and not that I don't disagree with them, it's Trump will definitely harm public schools because they are pro charter schools, are the Republican, are pro charter school. If you look at the Voss family, which was secondary education before everything, so secretary of education, and she take a lot of funding out of public school for the charter school. Not like I agree with it because public school does do a pretty shitty job as of right now. But there are a lot of people's livelihood depends on that. And actually, I want to open my own school. So my friend already opened his own school. He's like, yeah, I don't agree with that, but I'm not gonna be stuck in the public school waiting to die. So he opened his own school at Sydney, and he says like, government gives a lot of funding. And then within like first 6 months, he's probably not losing money anymore. He's gonna expand his school too, which is pretty ridiculous within 1 year. So what I'm trying to say is, he had 3 branches of things. He can change lots of things. I think he can even change. I don't know if he can extend the term, but it's already been done in Russia. It's already been done in all the major countries in the world. We're talking about Venezuela. We're talking about a lot of things that can change the constitution. Now, if Harris got voted he doesn't have the judicial branch.
Hmm.
He also not gonna have House of Representatives. He's gonna have check and balance. So even he wanted to say that's increased tax, for example. He don't have power. She doesn't have power.
Hmm.
But Trump have every power to do anything that he wants. He has unlimited power because free branch. Yeah.
Hmm.
And for me, that's a very scary sign. And he doesn't have a righteous mind. So, for example, if it's today, John Kasich, very righteous person, Republican, even Mitt Romney. There's a lot of things I disagree with him. I will vote for him. But with Trump, he started Trump University, scamming people for money. I can't put in the right mind to vote for Trump. Absolutely. Different part, different member. Yeah, that makes a different member, like it says. Liz Cheney, she doesn't like. Even like Mitch McConnell, I would vote for him. He's already 85 years old, but I would vote for him. But at least Mitch McConnell has like a right mind. Democracy first. And what a Trump is like is very Trump. Yeah. People believe in him as like they will. He can say anything, get away with it. He can say, "I will shoot anybody." It's kind of like me, in some way. Like I me and you. Yeah, I say anything, right? Probably I don't get in trouble. Other people say it's ditch. They probably shit on. And I know how that's like. Like you have a lot of power, but if you don't have a right, that's a very scary sign. Hopefully he get elected. He's on the right mindset. He just want to kick out immigration. He just want to make America great. Hopefully that's true, but I don't think that will.
The thing that concerns me most is it's funny because we're opposite on this. Kamala Harris's desire to take away the Second Amendment. Because she stated in the past where she wants to do a mandatory gun buyback program. I get that people get the money for selling the government their guns, but it's mandatory. And then along with the fact that she's talked a couple of years back, she said something where it's, oh, just because you legally own a gun and you're using it safely doesn't mean that we won't come into your house and make sure that you're using it safely.
Yeah, but she doesn't have that power. You know that. She doesn't have judicial branch. She doesn't have House of Representatives. She just a presidential branch among the executive branch of power. She doesn't have the capability. Even if she says that she wants to. But gun rights, okay, I respect that. But assault rifle, what do you think? Like you need assault rifle to like. Only time they ever use assault rifle is shooting kids at school. That's pretty much it. When do you use assault rifle to shoot deers, right? When do you use assault rifle to? But I mean, I understand where things from, but I'm just like asking.
We'll debate this later, Mr. Ye.
No, I'm debating. I'm not.
Oh, no,
I'm debating. I'm just wondering, like, were you like think about if you voted? Do you think about what will happen with no check balance? What will happen? Like, I mean, I really believe that hopefully it doesn't happen, but it's a very scary side if it happens. But anyway,
I gotta get to my next class, but yeah, not debate, but just talk.
yeah, no. That's why I like you, so I can talk to you about things. But
I would never report you, Mr. Ye. You can do anything.
oh no.
Steph Curry on Hot Ones said that if he was to teach someone how to shoot, he would teach Klay Thompson's form. I wanted to shoot like you, like not just like makes and misses, but like I legitimately wanted to shoot a jump shot like you, release point. I even shot a flatter shot because you shot a flatter shot. When you look at different guys shooting the basketball, curious how you learned how to shoot that way, why it worked for you specifically, but also how would you teach? And I know you have with your kids, but how would you teach and who would you emulate for shooting the basketball?
Well, again, I think that there's a similar analogy to golf. Like, you take somebody who's never swung a golf club and they want golf lessons. First thing I would say is go play golf, go to the range, hit balls for a week or so, and then come back and see what your body has developed. Now you know what your body can and cannot do, and now we can work from there. Because I don't want to try and force you in a position that you can't get to. Tightness, like whatever it really is. Sometimes a guy will go to a golf instructor. The golf instructor's trying to make them get to a space that their body just can't get to. So if I'm teaching, I'm watching the kid exactly what they can and cannot do based on their physical limitations or, abilities.
Right. Not everyone could shoot a jump shot like you.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Like Joel Embiid has great form, but Joel Embiid's not going to elevate
No.
28, 30 inches off the ground on a shot. It's just not going to happen for him.
But what I will do is, because I have the issue with my sons, so every kid at a young age, a lot of times what happens, and I found this fascinating, because my boys at a younger age, and even my 17-year-old now, he doesn't do it anymore, but he used to push from underneath his chin. So he pushed the ball like that. Why? Because instead of shooting anything, that's what they need to toss the ball there. So
You have to worry about us. You don't see a whole
How many points did it? 20.
No.
I cannot get used to this. Huh? That's not you.
Yeah.
How long will last you? When it touch water, they become furry, right?
What are you gonna do? Was it seriously like 4 questions yesterday, or did I miss like half of them? Only 4?
I'm literally not going to talk at Oh, no. I thought you were talking about how Tom was like pretty cool.
Well, I thought it was black. Did you get a head patch?
Alright. Get your homework out.
Any shorter than you.
It's not a long homework, it's a full question, but last question, the derivative is kind of gross.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah. I was throwing it.
But it's okay.
Full question.
Hey,
Yo, I hit this.
W bottom flip, man.
What did you draw? Maybe like yeah, more of an A. Like that. I'm not gonna draw a straight line. If we're using imagery, I'm still I don't know what the guy is.
All right, so